The Landscape Horticulture program at MATC is an amazing opportunity to join if you love nature. Instructor Joe Dietz has a lot to share about the program and everything involved with it.
What's really nice about our program is that we do have a lot of options for kind of focus areas, and we have a lot of classes to go along with that. So we've got a large number of just specifically plant classes. We have 3 specifically landscape design classes. We have 3 specific arboriculture classes. And so I think we do offer a lot more classes in specific focus areas than a lot of other colleges do. Another great thing about our program is that we do a lot of hands-on stuff. We have a large campus. We have many acres of grounds that we in horticulture get to use. The outside campus is our outdoor classroom. And so we're outside, actually learning and teaching hands-on, right? We're building patios and retaining walls on campus. We're climbing trees and pruning trees and taking down trees. We're planting shrubs and perennials and installing mulch and taking care of and pruning the plants on campus. And so almost all of our classes have some kind of hands-on component where we actually get to go outside and learn this stuff either on campus or on other kind of sites outside of campus.
Students get a lot of opportunities to be more involved in landscape horticulture than just the classes.
We've got a horticulture club where students who are more interested in kind of doing things related to horticulture can be part of the horticulture club, where we maybe go on field trips. We have speakers come in and talk about different topics. We have a greenhouse where we grow plants, and every year, every semester we have a plant sale that the horticulture club is involved in. We have student competitions that we attend every semester. There's one in the fall, there's one in the spring. So I think there's lots of opportunities for the students to kind of be involved in horticulture, both in the classroom and outside of the classroom.
On top of all of that, students get to work on many different projects.
We've got a water feature installed right outside of the horticulture department area that they installed in a class. There's most of the plants and planting beds and trees that you see kind of on the east side of the MEC1 campus were all installed most likely by students in the classes and probably pruned and maintained by students in our classes. Outside of campus, we have arboriculture classes that go to different sites in the community, and they'll prune trees, they'll climb and prune trees, they'll take down hazardous trees, mostly dead ash trees from the emerald ash borer.
When you graduate from this program, there are plenty of job opportunities out there in landscaping.
Some of the things that our students do when they get out of school is they go on to become landscape designers, the people who are designing these spaces, or they get to go and be landscape construction workers and they get to install these beautiful landscapes, or they go into maintenance to take care of the landscape, so after it's been designed and installed it continues to be beautiful for many years. Or we have people who go into production and they're the ones who actually grow the plants that are going to be going in the landscape. We have people who specifically go into tree work and they plant trees, they take care of trees, they take down trees. And so for all those reasons, I think that landscape horticulture is a great field to go into.